Thanks for coming in today. We have emergency butter standing by in case we need it. That's fantastic. Thank you, Arnold. Or Arnaud. I don't know. You're going to have to one day tell me how to pronounce your name correctly. I apologize. Because it is interesting in the spelling. But thank you for coming in today. Sorry for outing your name on stream if you didn't want that to happen. I feel bad now. Look at this livery. This is a nice livery that Zach made for the Flying Club. Don't have our tail number on it yet. He's still working on getting the dynamic registration figured out. So we're just going to go under the radar here without a registration. Don't tell the feds. In our Piper Comanche, we already did the walk around, so that's complete. So we'll go ahead and jump right on into the... I think my windscreen's fogging up. I think my windscreen's fogging up. From sitting in here and breathing with with the engine not running. That's pretty awesome, actually, that's simulated. We'll figure that out in a second. But for now, let's go ahead and start turning stuff on here. That's right. This one I gotta manually do. I remember. Turn the defroster on, get that kind of maybe defogging it a little bit in here. Alright, we're gonna start this thing up. I haven't flown this thing in a while. I gotta remember how to start this thing. Alright, so first thing we need to do obviously is mixture and prop full, fuel pump on, fuel is turned on already. We'll give it a shot of prime. Give it a little bit of juice, and then we'll give it the beans, clear prop. Real quick here. Alright, we're good, clear. Alright, we can shut this guy. Looks like we're defogged pretty good, so we can probably turn the defrosters off. Oh god, very laggy. Alright, fuel is good, we're good here, we're good here, we're good here, we're good here, we're good here. Put the headphones on. Going to, and then we're just going to use this for guidance to go to Bismarck, but we're just going to pretty much follow the river is the plan. I'll show the plan here in just a second once I get this set up all the way. And we'll just use that for guidance. But we really only need to follow the river. I should probably turn this guy on. Turn that guy on. Turn this guy on. I gotta adjust the volume. Ay. Come on, computer. Work with me here, man. There we go. Alright, got a couple of other club members out here on the ramp. We're uncontrolled field here, so 122.7, since we're going to use the real world CTAF for a Virtually Safe Flying Club event, is going to be our starting frequency. So we should have 122.7, and then the frequency is going to be 125.1 is the one that he wants us to communicate on down here for picking up the flight following with the center. So I'm going to go 125.1. Have that ready to go. Alright, let's see here. Weather at... let's take a look at the route, shall we? Said I would tell you guys what I plan to do. So this is what I plan to do. Take off. Just fly the river north. What river is this again? This is the Missouri River. We're going to follow the Missouri River to the north. Pretty straightforward. You have to stay pretty low. A little bit of cloud layers. So we'll have to do a little bit of scudding along the river. Shouldn't be too much of a problem though in the Comanche. Going to take us about an hour and 20, looks like flight time wise, roughly, once we get in the air here. 330 is the wind at Pierre, so it looks like we're going to use runway 31. That's great because we want to take off going to the north anyway, so that kind of works out. Fantastic. Love it when a plan comes together, chat.
Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray, comms check.
5x5. Go ahead and...
Thank you. Heard somebody transmitting carrier.
Release the brake. Taxi out. Pier traffic, Comanche 124, my Charlie taxi, runway 31. Do a run up when we get closer to the runway there. It is kind of crazy how much more the Comanche stutters when I stream versus the M500. I've got no issues with the frames on the M500. See, one of our club members is already taken off here. Can we not stutter this bad the whole night, Sim? That would be great, thanks. Pretty lengthy taxi to get down to this runway, chat. Should set my gyro here. It looks like we're about $135. That's good. Hauling a little bit down the runway here. Love this livery. This Virtually Safe Flying Club Comanche livery is great. Thank you, Zach, for putting this together. Stutter, stutter, stutter. We're gonna be a little stuttery in the Comanche tonight. Oh, what did I just do? Ugh.
Hey, do you guys know which MSP center frequency it is we're supposed to contact at Bismarck?
If you're going out of Bismarck, it's 127.6.
Thank you, sir.
And then if you're coming out of Pierre and you're looking to pick up flight following, it's his hidden frequency. He's got the second comm open on 125.1.
Roger.
Might as well try 127.6 first and see if it works.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm going to go to 125.1 just for a little realism. Make him tell me to switch the frequency.
Hey, Mr. Sedante, in the M500, is there a takeoff
Air
config
traffic,
button that I'm
I haven't found one.
Darren, Charlie Golf
I don't know if there is. I haven't found it. It's something that is not required. But to be honest with you, I haven't found it yet. If there is one.
Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Pier chat. Both mags are good. Do a quick prop
Air
check.
traffic, Twin Comanche, Charlie Golf, Golf Romeo, Sierra, taxiing runway 31 here.
Supposed to actually check the car P2. That's all good. Alright, so we're good. We'll get ready for the departure here in just a second. Really wish the sim wouldn't be stuttering as much, but you know, so it goes. Good looking livery. Very much like it. Good job, Zach. Again, if you're a Flying Club member, you can download this livery. It is in the liveries channel for the Comanche. Also looking for more members to do liveries of other aircraft, potentially. If you're interested in something like that. Go ahead and get on out of here. PR traffic. Comanche 124 my Charlie, departing runway 31. Join the river to the north. Pier.
Pier traffic, got Baron Charlie Golf Lane 1 X-ray, departing power and straight out to the final call. Here.
Let's get on out of here. Oh, I almost forgot to push my favorite button.
Pier traffic, Land Sierra 9 Alpha Papa, taxiing the runway, at the ramp, taxiing to runway 31 via Alpha. Pier.
Oh, the sim stutters are real. We're actually, instead of going straight out to join the river, we're going to turn northbound here and then go join the river off of pretty much a northbound heading. Pier traffic, Comanche 124 my Charlie's part of the area to the north. Stutter, stutter, stutter. Kitty Monster, thanks for coming in today. We're going to get the autopilot warmed up. I accidentally already went higher than I wanted to go because I really don't want to go higher than 2,500 feet tonight because of the weather that we're going to eventually creep up onto. So I'm going to pull the power back here.
Pier traffic, Twin Comanche, Charlie Golf, Golf Romeo, Sierra, be departing runway 31. Be a straight out departure, follow the river northbound. Pier traffic.
We're going to descend back down. We're going to go ahead and get the heading active though on the autopilot. Yep, Crossfire between Pierre and Bismarck tonight for the club event, Candy Monster. We got plenty ATC. I should probably go pick up my flight following here. Let me go ahead and adjust my frequency to 25.1. I also want to get back down to my 2,500 feet that I wanted to maintain, so I get back down there. Yeah, it would appear that Pier is in South Dakota and Bismarck is in North Dakota. I have figured that out. Why is it stuttering this much? Come on, Sim. I don't have these stutters in the M500. Comanche, you're starting to lose your position as the top plane pretty quick. Minneapolis Center, Comanche 124, Mike Charlie.
Comanche 124, Mike Charlie, Minneapolis Center, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Comanche 124, Mike Charlie is 2,500, about 4 miles north of the Pierre Airport, VFR flight following to Bismarck.
Comanche 4, Mike Charlie, squawk 1663.
1663, 4 Mike Charlie.
Comanche 4, Mike Charlie, radar contact 7 miles north of the Pierre Airport. Altitude indicates correction, altitude indicates 2,500. The Pierre altimeter 29er, correction, 3019er.
3019er, Comanche 4 Mike Charlie, and yeah, I think the flight levels will be a little optimistic for this airplane.
Too much time on high center.
Yeah, we got ATC2 all the way.
Comanche 4, Mike Charlie, traffic 10 o'clock, 3 miles, same direction, type and altitude, type unknown, altitude indicates 3,500. Additional traffic just between your 9 and 10 o'clock, same direction, about 4 miles, and indicates 3,600.
Looking for traffic, Comanche 4 Mike Charlie. Alright, back to livery. Virtuous Day Flying Club underneath. Got it on both sides, got the club logo, got the stars and stripes. Can't beat it. Very nice livery, courtesy of our good friend Zach. Exclusively for Virtuous Day Flying Club members.
Baron Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-Ray Minneapolis Center, go ahead. Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-Ray squawk 3001. Seneca 52 Alpha, wind 29012, make left downwind departure, runway 31 cleared for takeoff.
It's crazy, like I said, I haven't had any kind of stutter issues at all with that new M500, but still having
Charlie Golf
stutter
Lima Whiskey
issues
X-ray radar contact
with the Comanche
6 miles northwest of Pierre Airport. Altitude indicates
that's the big thing, it's while I'm streaming that it's causing
Pierre
these
altimeter 3019.
big bumpity bumps and stutters. Let me go ahead and remove this and see if that helps any.
Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray traffic 3 to 4 o'clock, just a little bit past your 3 o'clock, about 4 miles, same direction. Type unknown, altitude indicates 3,200. The other aircraft that was checking in for Minneapolis Center, say again. November 11816, Minneapolis Center. You request flight following or no flight following?
Pretty easy flight, chat. We're just gonna keep flying this old heading here. Turn a little bit left. We're gonna eventually join up with the Missouri River.
Piper 816.
And just kind of follow the river up to the north once we get to the river.
Frequency 127.6.
That'll take us all the way to Bismarck.
457.
apologize for the bounciness of the plane. It's just when the sim stutters, the plane acts like it's bouncing all over the place. I wish that's something that they would address.
Flight grade 16. Runway 31, taxi via Charlie. And if you'd like Delta intersection, let me know.
A pretty laid back stream tonight, chat. Just an easy flight to Bismarck for the Virtually Safe
Taxi
Flying
via
Club.
Charlie, Delta.
I know there's a bunch of other people that are also streaming doing this event, so I appreciate you if you happen to stop by in here tonight. Thank you for your support. It's always appreciated in this channel.
I had one of my fuel pumps fail 5 minutes after takeoff.
That is not good. I'm glad you were able to salvage it.
I set it up so that it had a mean time between failure of 120 minutes, but 5 minutes in.
Can you land hard so I can beat you? I'm doing, I don't know where
Besides,
those
I
places
left the
are, but good for
auxiliaries
you.
alone.
Cali event, 5.5 hours because of a stupid headwind. Jesus Christ. It's a long flight. Can I land hard? Well, at the rate my sim is stuttering, the landing might be hard. Because knowing me, I'll get stutters right when I'm about to flare, so you might get lucky tonight. Sim might help you out on that one. Also, I currently have my phone case being held together by tape because I dropped it earlier and managed to break an OtterBox case. Homestead, Miami, Jesus, that's a long flight. Anything longer than 2 hours in the sim and I would lose interest. Obviously in real world when I'm doing transcons it's a long flight, but that's real world. I get paid to do that. But in the sim, anything longer than 2 hours I lose interest.
Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray. And if you said it the first time I didn't catch it, what was your aircraft type? You did say it, I remember that thing.
You are a hardcore Kenny monster, there's no denying that. Hardcore, parkour. Yes, I did hear back from the Chief Pilot Office. If I don't get any trips this coming week,
Golf Romeo.
I go back on call on Monday. So if I don't get a trip on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday and still need the landings, then they're just going to give me a trip outright the following week. So it'll be taken care of one way or the other. So that's good. That's the one less thing to worry about eventually. Whether I get them next week or the week after, it'll be done before my currency expires. And then I'll find out my schedule for December soon, and hopefully I can hold a line. Because I need to make some money. I need a month of making money. I got my buddy coming down from New Hampshire tomorrow. We're going to go to the Devils game tomorrow night. I'm going to see my friend and his girlfriend with Sarah in New York City tomorrow, or on Saturday, excuse me. And then I'm going to try and hopefully pick up some overtime on Sunday if they call me, but we'll see. We'll see about that, so. Nice busy weekend.
Charlie Golf Romeo Sierra, radar contact 18 miles northwest of the
So this is Virtually Safe Flying Club member William Polly is on Minneapolis Center. So we're not only got a bunch of Flying Club members flying, we've got a Flying Club member doing the ATC for us. It's all in the family tonight, as one could say. Are you good, Sim? Are you good? Please don't CTD on me. I would not be good.
November 305.
I'm gonna say this right now. If my sim crashes the desktop tonight, I'm just gonna have you guys raid someone because I'm just not in the mood for my computer's nonsense tonight. I almost actually debated not streaming, to be honest, but I built up the courage to show off this Comanche.
November 305 Alpha Squawk 7022.
Plenty of other good options to choose from streaming tonight. I know Melvin Leroy is streaming. I think that Flight Sim dude is streaming the event tonight also. So they're both on the Twitchels tonight. Make some money to build a new PC, then keep this one stream. I wish it was gonna be. I wish I was gonna make that much money, but even if I worked a ton of overtime, I still need that money for other things. A new computer, definitely not in the cards anytime soon. I mean, I'm looking at. Well, let's just say it's gonna be a long time before
Seneca 5
before I am building a new computer. Let's just put it that way. It ain't gonna happen for a while. So we gotta live with what we got. And in my case, I'm gonna have to live with the stutters. In the Comanche. Again, the M500, that new FSR 500, it does not stutter. So that might become my mainstay on the stream for a while. But I still love this Comanche very much, though. I want it to not be as stuttery as it is, but it's still a great airplane. Finally starting to come out with some really, really good stuff on Microsoft Flight Sim. I love it. This Comanche and that FSR 500, the M500, are both high quality sims, like unreal good. So join the river up here, chat. Keep going northbound at that point along the river. Try not to run into anyone. I think there's a couple other aircraft out here, but I think they're both above me. I think there's one, he said, at 35, and the other one is like, I think also at 35, so I'm at 25, so I should be 1,000 feet below and plenty clear.
4 Mike Charlie. That traffic that I pointed out earlier is still at your 10 o'clock, now 3 miles, same direction, 3,000%.
We're still looking, Comanche 4 Mike Charlie. We're going to stay at 2,500, so we should be alright. Yeah, I don't see him yet.
Flats Air 9 Alpha Papa, Minneapolis Center, standby. November 11816, are you ready to go? November 11816.
I'm going to switch the frequency to his main one so that I can hear everyone else talking.
Left downwind departure, runway 31 at Delta, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 31 at Delta, left downwind departure.
Here's Brand.
Piper 11816.
Brant, it's Meridian. You would use Meridian for the M500 as the identifier.
Gotcha. Yeah, he just called me.
Yeah, Minneapolis Center. Here is Lance Air 129 Alpha Papa. We are 16 north of Pierre Regional, Papa India Romeo, VFR to Bismarck. We'd like to request flight following if available.
I bought Brant that Meridian, the M500. That was a birthday gift to Brant.
Squawk 3060 and say aircraft type again.
I do a lot for my my admin on the flying club.
3060.
So hopefully he enjoys his birthday gift.
Evolution. Type code is EVOL.
I love that thing.
Echo Victor Oscar Lima.
It's such a great plane. I debated flying it tonight, but I haven't done the Comanche in a while. I almost wish I did the Meridian now though, because stutter. But we're here. We're live. We're committed. We got this nice livery from the flying club. Good. Do a little scud running over to Bismarck. Nice 45 minutes still to go. All's good. Oh, you're not gonna get me in a fighter jet. I'm sorry. That's not in the cards. I'm a lover, not a fighter, Kenny Monster. Jet pilot might be in my name, you got me there, but that's just because I fly jets in real life. It has nothing to do with what I do in the sim. You got me there, though. Cheeky. Cheeky bastard.
And Minneapolis Center, Charlie Golf Golf Romeo Sierra.
Charlie Golf Golf Romeo Sierra, go ahead.
It's looking like the weather at Bismarck might be less than ideal for VFR arrival. I wonder if I could file IFR currently.
Charlie Golf Golf Romeo Sierra, that's affirmative. Just stand by 1 minute.
Picking up IFR. It's ballsy. It's still marginal VFR as Overcast does 600.
Radar contact 23 miles.
Over in Bismarck, so
north,
we'll be alright.
northwest
I plan on
of the
scud running. I don't plan on picking up an IFR.
4,500, fear altimeter 3019.
Position checks for Lancelot 129 Alpha Papa.
This is the Kenny Monster chat tonight. I think everyone else is probably watching Mr. Leroy, which is fair because he's the one that's hosting the event tonight, and he's in that M500, which is currently the fave among GA streamers.
Comanche 4 Mike Charlie, the traffic is now at your 12 o'clock, about 1.5 miles, same direction, 4,000, correction, 3,200 now.
I'm just gonna say I have the traffic in sight, chat. Traffic in sight for me, Charlie. Because he's out there. I've got him on my little VFR thing. The sim does a horrible job of painting traffic in Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm pretty sure, like...
X-ray descending 3,000 to maintain class lane.
Like in real world, I'd be able to see him.
X-ray.
We're gonna do a little sheets doodling with ATC on that one. We're not gonna hit him. He's faster than us, so... It's not like we're gonna... He's higher and faster, so it's not like he's...
Would you like direct, or do you have any waypoints that you want?
Well, I'd like to do the RNAV 3-1 approach from Linton. So if you can give me vectors for that, or I'll take direct Linton.
Charlie Golf Golf Romeo
Anyways.
Sierra, cleared to the Bismarck Airport via present position, direct Lincoln, direct, maintain 6,000.
Cleared to Bismarck via present position, direct, and just verify Lima, India, November, Tango, November, Linton.
That's affirmative. Direct to Linton, direct.
Cleared Bismarck, direct Linton, and direct for Charlie Golf Golf Romeo Sierra with descent to 6,000.
Charlie Golf Golf Romeo Sierra, read back correct.
Looks like we got about 14 club members, if you count ATC, 15 club members participating tonight. That's pretty good for a Thursday night. Blame my mom, we're chatterboxes on the side of the family. Oh. So you are the ones that make all the noise at the family parties.
423 Charlie Lima, Minneapolis Center. Did you want flight following?
Good to know. That's good to know.
That's a negative.
Kodiak 3 Charlie Lima, runway 31 at Delta, taxi via Charlie Delta.
Charlie Delta.
Bismarck altimeter 3018.
Altimeter 3018.
Still stuttering around a little bit here, but we're alright. We got about 40 minutes to go. It's not bad. Going about as fast as this plane will do at its normal cruise, 2323. Yeah, pretty civil stream tonight. I'm not gonna do a whole lot of talking. I'm gonna let the plane do the talking tonight. And Kenny Monster. Kenny Monster's doing a lot of talking. It's always a good thing. Great livery.
November 11816. Confirmed if you want flight following.
8 firm, we would take flight following November 11816.
November 11816, squawk mode Charlie.
Squawk mode, Charlie, sorry about that, 11816.
Ooh, Branch, what are you doing, buddy? Helps keep you awake. It's true. That's actually one of the things they teach us when they're doing like the fatigue training for is that having a conversation is a way to kind of keep yourself awake if you're feeling really fatigued. Obviously you don't want to be flying around fatigued ideally, but don't get me wrong, there's times when we're flying around we're tired. But talking to the other guy in there definitely helps kind of get you to focus on something and keep you awake. It's another reason probably why there's still two of us in the cockpit.
Alpha Papa traffic.
For among other many important reasons.
Direction. Type
Like
unknown
safety
altitude
and-
indicates
yeah.
3,500.
We have that traffic
I don't have the
insight for
wallet. He just
129 Alpha Papa.
forgot to turn his transponder on. No big deal.
November 11816. Radar contact 18 miles south of the Bismarck VOR. Altitude indicates 7,300.
All right, position checks, 11816.
Helicopter 3 Sierra Echo Minneapolis Center. Bismarck altimeter 3018. Would you like to depart from the ramp? Helicopter 3 Sierra Echo. Departure from the ramp will be at your own risk.
Yeah, we do have that traffic in sight now, chat. Look at that. Finally showed up in the
Helicopter
sim.
3 Sierra Echo, just
Right where
report
my mouse is
airborne.
circling. So, we technically have him in sight now. Look at that. We didn't lie, sort of. Sort of, kind of. How well does this path keep us over the river now if we're going to go direct? Pretty well. I think I'm just going to let the airplane kind of nav it out, chat. Let's go ahead and go to, see if I can get it to maintain a track here. Let me...
Helicopter 3 Sierra Echo, roger. Remain west of the runway 31.
And low track.
Center line.
Nav it out.
Kodiak 3 Charlie
Again,
Lima, you ready
some
to
lazy flying tonight, chat. Some lazy flying. Making use of all of our resources. Got CLA on to keep you awake too? Oh yeah, they'll keep you awake over there in LA.
Kodiak 3 Charlie Lima, wind 29012, make left downwind departure, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Left downwind departure.
All the Bismarck guys are so nice and spaced out, and then all the Pierre guys are just all in just one giant cluster.
Once one got moving, we all got moving.
Yep.
Helicopter 0 Sierra Foxtrot, Minneapolis Center, go ahead. Helicopter 0 Sierra Foxtrot, stand by. Aircraft is departing from runway 31.
Gonna be pretty much overcast the rest of the way here, I believe, chat. This is what we're looking at. That's why we're staying at 2500. We scud running this 23,000 foot overcast layer pretty much the rest of the way to Bismarck.
Helicopter 0 Sierra Foxtrot, wind 290 at 12, departure from ramp is at your own risk. Report airborne. Helicopter 0 Sierra Foxtrot, roger. Traffic is Kodiak, about 2 miles off after 3 o'clock. He's at 3,500.
Mr. Strickland don't like slackers.
Aircraft calling Minneapolis Center, stand by. Kodiak 3 Charlie Lima, frequency change approved, we'll see you.
We're slacking tonight.
Frequency change approved, 423 Charlie.
Still 32-ish minutes to go. A little lengthier flight than I thought it was when I
The other
originally
aircraft
delivered
that
it.
was calling in, I think it was the United, say again.
United. Get out of here, United.
United calling Minneapolis Center, what's your location again?
We're all about to cross over here.
United 2299, contact Minneapolis Center 133.4.
Take a look at the, oh, that's the wrong button. What am I doing? I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Oh, and we're in streamception. I'm a mess. Alright, back to this. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Alright, anyways. VATSPY. This is what we're looking at. You can see we got our southbound guys and our northbound guys all about to kind of cross over.
10 o'clock, 10 to 11 o'clock actually, and 4 miles.
The Crossfire
opposite
is
direction,
happening.
a Seneca 3,000.
VATSPY saying you'll land 10 minutes before me. Pavlin. Hey, Pavlin. Thanks for coming in today, buddy. It's good to see you, Pavlin S. Welcome to the stream. We are just, kind of loosely following the Missouri River up from here, South Dakota to Bismarck, North Dakota, capital of capital,
traffic 12
in our Virtual USA Flying Club, Hyper Comanche.
Slightly right to left as Barron, 3,100.
Traffic in sight, Seneca 52 Alpha, and we have Moberg in sight. We're going to go do a full stop, taxi back there at Moberg, and then after we'd like to pick up flight following to
Comanche is quite popular, it is, yeah, especially for the Microsoft Flight Sim guys. Big reason being that it's probably one of the best GA aircraft you can get.
slightly left
in
to right.
either sim, honestly, in
Comanche
Microsoft Flight Sim or X-Plane, but definitely one of the best GA aircraft in Microsoft Flight Sim. So that's why it's so
no
popular.
factories going to pass off to your right 1,000 feet below, and you have Mobridge Airport in sight again.
Yep, we have Mobridge in sight, 52 Alpha.
Seneca 52 Alpha, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
The Comanche a little bit stuttery tonight on my stream though.
Alpha, talk to you soon.
M500 actually has better frames than the Comanche on my computer for some reason, but my computer's dated. When you fly VFR, you fly entirely manual. More power to you. Honestly, in real life, I'd be flying hand flying if it was VFR. I don't really think I'd be using the autopilot too much if it was real flying. In the sim, especially because my sim is so stuttery with this airplane, it's just kind of easier for me to use the autopilot. And like I was telling Kenny Monster before, touch of laziness tonight. Feeling a little on the lazy side, but still wanted to participate in the flying club.
394 Alpha Mike, Minneapolis Center. Squawk 6746, and say aircraft type again. Roger.
Yeah, I think so. The reason that the sim stutters is because I'm streaming to Twitch. It's the stream through OBS to get to Twitch is taking up enough of the resources to cause the Comanche to stutter more than the M500, just for whatever reason. So, because it does not stutter this much when I'm using it off stream, so it's definitely a streaming thing. I get that much, but I know you're more of the video maker editor. Whereas I am just I just stream very unprofessionally. Amateur streamer. Do you have Process Lasso? I don't think I do. I've never even heard of that before, so I'm gonna guess that I probably don't have that. I just use here, I don't know. So you're gonna get Streamception here, but this is just my OBS setup right here. Pretty straightforward, nothing fancy. I got stream labels. That kind of helps me with the rest of the stuff right here, the Streamlabs stream label stuff, and that's about all the technology that I know. And I don't even know how to use half the stuff on either of those things. So I'm not very good with computers. I can fly the big giant computer that they pay me to fly, which is the Airbus A320, because I'm trained on that. But when it comes to just like actual computer stuff, I usually have people help me out when with stuff like that. But no, Process Lasso does not sound like something I have on my computer. Makes me think of Ted Lasso, though. It's a payware program, but you can use it to assign cores there, and this can fix your stuttering. Interesting. I will look it up. Flies a plane with untold technology responsible for 150 lives, sometimes up to 200 if we're flying a full A321. Then we're up to 200. Can't run a stream. Yep, that's just how it is. Thankfully, I'm good at the job that pays me more money, because if I was doing streaming for a living, I'd be in the poorhouse.
Between Central and Mountain Time.
Yep, the Missouri River is that break.
Huh. I'm in Mountain Time. I'm in Central Time. I'm in Mountain Time.
Helicopter 3 Sierra Echo, Minneapolis Center. Squawk mode Charlie.
That's funny. That's a fun fact I didn't know. Thank you, Chris.
If you're not already.
Yeah, if I was to be a streamer for a living, I'd be in the poorhouse. Thankfully, I understand how to fly the airplane that I do my real job with, and I get paid good money. There's a implicit difference between flying an actual plane and streaming. I mean, yeah. I went through my 2 months of training for the 320 for Blue Jet, so paid my dues. Now I make decent money. More money than I've ever made in my entire life, and yet somehow still tight on money. It just goes to show how expensive it is to live in this world these days, especially in New York. The New York part probably being the reason why it's so expensive to live.
6 miles south, Bismarck VOR, altitude indicates 3,700. Bismarck altimeter 3018.
I'm glad you have something that you do that you enjoy, Pavlin, that helps you get through this time while you're sick. It's good to have a hobby. Doesn't matter what it is. But flight sim is a good hobby. There's a lot of bias in that statement. Yeah, so at least I still get paid my min guarantee every month, even though I'm not getting called in reserve, but you're right. That's why I'm hopefully going to be able to hold a line in December, so I can actually go in there and pick up a bunch of overtime and make decent money. I'll be sick till I die. I mean, I can tell you, man. Yeah, let's not do any HIPAA violations on stream. You don't have to go into detail, but I'm sorry that you're dealing with what you're dealing with. But yeah, like Kenny says, it's important to always keep the mind occupied. And flight sim is a great hobby. And obviously there's bias in that statement coming from someone who flies airplanes in real life, has done flight simulator since he was fucking 13 years old. But it is a great hobby. I think you got a good group of people, like niche of people that does this hobby. I definitely could think of some worse hobbies to do. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah. Good old HIPAA. Actually, you telling me wouldn't violate anything, but there's absolutely no reason for you to share that information on stream. Unlike me, who every time I get sick, I immediately be like, hey, stream, by the way, I'm sick. Or like the time I popped my shoulder out, hey, look, my shoulder popped out. That didn't happen on stream. That happened in flight in real life. That was one of the worst days of my life. But we're not gonna tell that story right now tonight. That's a story from the past. We've moved on.
Center, good evening. Comanche 8223 November on the ramp at Bismarck.
Shoulder is strong now. Back to playing hockey and everything.
At 3,500 with Alpha.
Although that shoulder injury is probably the reason why the Virtuous Safe Flying Club is as good as it is today. Because I had so much time that I was able to dedicate to the flying club when I first created it after that shoulder injury, that really was able to kind of make it into what it is today. So it's funny how even out of something really bad, out came something that was very good. So there's always, you know, doesn't matter how bad life gets, there's always something good that can come out of it, right? Or at least that's the way you gotta try to look at things. Otherwise, you would just be too depressing.
3 November, read back correct. And weather has just updated.
Oh, you're like Kenny Monster with the long hauls.
It'll be Bravo, but altimeter is now 3019er. Runway 31.
Got traffic up here. You got traffic over here. You got plenty of traffic flying by as we cross over with the other guys.
We can take intersection departure and we'll expect 31 taxi via Charlie. Comanche 223 November.
Comanche 23 November, taxi
I like that
via
quote.
Charlie Delta.
Charlie Delta, Comanche 223 November.
I like that quote, Kenny Monster. Pretty nice little group up here this evening along the Missouri River. I feel like I'm pretty low to the ground.
Lancer 9
We gotta stay clear of these clouds, so we'll
traffic at your
continue our scud run
11
accordingly.
o'clock, 5 miles opposite direction, type and altitude unknown.
We'll keep an eye out for that traffic, and we are descending through 4,000 for cloud clearance. Lancer 9 Alpha Papa.
Roger.
That sucks that the sim crashed. I hate when that happens. My bot's a little broken if there's a random question mark in before the things are coming in today. I'll have to look at that later. Come on, bot. Got traffic all around, chat. Probably make sure we get it. I'm going to turn my landing light back on. We got so much traffic around us. Let's brighten ourselves up here so that everyone can see us. Got a guy deep out there you can kind of see. Get all of our lights on bright and shiny. Do I know about the Project Sunrise flights? I do not. Can't say that I do.
Attention all aircraft information. Bravo is current.
Look it up.
Bismarck altimeter 3019er.
Project Sunrise.
Helicopter 3 Sierra Echo traffic, 12 o'clock, 4 miles, opposite direction, a Lancer at 3,000.
Project by Australian airline Qantas to fly non-stop from the east coast of Australia to London, Paris, and New York City by 2025. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have heard about that.
12 o'clock, about
Sorry,
3 miles,
I
opposite direction.
didn't realize that that was the name,
helicopter
Project
3000.
Sunrise, but I did know about that.
And we have that traffic in sight. Lancer 9 Alpha Papa.
Lancer 9 Alpha Papa, additional traffic at your 12 o'clock behind the helicopter, now about 4 miles, opposite direction.
Just didn't remember the name off the top of my head, but yes, I did know about that.
2,500.
Those are some lengthy flights.
Alright, we'll definitely keep an eye out for them. We're heading down to
Contains 2 Sunrise in a single flight. Yeah, that ain't for me. I'm gonna stick with my. I get exhausted
Yeah,
enough just
we're
doing the
sorry.
6-hour
Heading
transcon from like Kennedy to like LAX.
About 6 miles south of Mobridge, 3,500. Request VFR flight following to Papa India Romeo.
Had 2 at once there, the aircraft departing from Mobridge, saying it.
November 3052 Alpha, requesting VFR flight following down to Papa India Romeo at 3,500. Or about 6 or 7 miles south of Mobridge now.
Seneca 52 Alpha, squawk 6775.
6775, Seneca 52 Alpha.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's awesome. It's cool. I would never do it. For me, that's just crazy, but it sounds cool.
Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray.
I'm sure it's not exactly the best thing in the world for the body
4 miles
necessarily,
opposite
but
direction to helicopter 3000.
I mean, I have a hard enough time just doing some of these red
Charlie
eyes
Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray looking.
that Blue Jet has us do, so.
Helicopter 3 Sierra Echo.
Those are, I don't do augmented flying because I'm not going any further than like LA, so.
Slightly
I don't do any of the Europe stuff for JetBlue.
Baron at 3000.
Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray traffic in sight on the other side of the river.
Thank you. And Helicopter 3 Sierra Echo behind the Baron, additional traffic, 12 o'clock, 3 miles, is a Comanche at 2,600. Comanche 4 Mike Charlie, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles, opposite direction, helicopter 3,000.
Traffic inside for me, Charlie. That's him right here, chat.
Lancer 9 Alpha Papa, information Bravo's current, advise you have it.
Actually, this guy right here.
And make straight in, runway 31.
I don't know why it's showing funky from the windscreen. There he is. Fly right over here.
Comanche 23 November, you ready to go?
We'll just do a brief run-up. I'll let you know if it's
nice.
Comanche 23 November.
Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray, information Bravo's current, let me know you have it.
Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray has Bravo.
Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray, straight in, runway 31.
Straight in, runway 31, Charlie
Yes,
Golf Lima
we're
Whiskey
gonna get
X-ray.
straight in, runway 31. Oh, this is such an easy night. This is what I needed, chat. I need a nice, easy flight. That's what we're getting. Let's go.
Center Twin Comanche, Charlie Golf Romeo Sierra. We're about 10 miles south of Linton at 6,000, looking for the RNAV for 31 at Bismarck.
Charlie Golf Romeo Sierra, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 3,500.
Pilot's discretion to 3,500, Charlie Golf Romeo Sierra.
Yeah, I'm following you on YouTube. November 25th is when you plan on posting it? I got you. I'll look forward to that.
Center Comanche 23 November, ready to go.
Skywest 4238 Minneapolis Center, clearance on request, it'll be a minute. I think I had two at once, the other aircraft taken.
Comanche 23 November, holding short of 31 at Delta, ready to go.
Comanche 23 November, wind 290 10. Make left downwind departure, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 31, left downwind departure, Comanche 23 November.
Seneca 52 Alpha, if I didn't get your radar contact before, your radar contact 48 miles north of Pier Airport, altitude indicates 3,500.
Thank you, position checks, Seneca 52 Alpha.
Comanche 4 Mike Charlie, information Bravo's current, make straight in, runway 31, let me know when you have Bravo.
Comanche 124 Mike Charlie, we have information Bravo at Bismarck. We'll make straight in for runway 31. You heard the man, chat. Straight in for 31, about 26 miles out.
Charlie Golf Romeo Sierra. 4 miles from Linton, cross Linton at or above 3,500. Cleared RNAV runway 31 approach.
Cross Linton at or above 3,500. We're cleared for the RNAV 31 approach, Charlie Golf Romeo Sierra.
Comanche 23 November, radar contact, say altitude.
2,500, Comanche 23 November.
Comanche 23 November, altitude checks, proceed on course.
Proceed on course, Comanche 23 November, thanks.
Lancer 9er Alpha Papa, wind 290 10, runway 31, cleared to land.
Runway 31, cleared to land, Lancer 9 Alpha Papa.
It's like like Mr. Stein is about to get into Bismarck. I think I'm going to have to adjust my course here a little bit, actually. So we're going to go ahead and take the autopilot back to heading mode. And we'll start adjusting slightly for a much more appropriate straight in for 3-1. Stay along the river a little bit more here too as we get closer. Gotcha. Be nice when we can get November 124 Mike Charlie on there, but for now it's still an awesome livery. The nameplate works for the dynamic call sign, but the registration on the air control aircraft
4238.
Haven't figured that one out yet. Zach said he was working on that.
Filed. Maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 210, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.6, squawk 4617.
Minneapolis Airport has filed initial altitude 10,000 feet. Expect flight level 210, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 127.6, squawk 4617, Gavin 4238.
Gavin 4238, how soon before you depart?
Say it one more time.
How long before you depart?
I'll be planning back within the next 5 minutes.
Gavin 4238, hold for release. Call Minneapolis Center. This frequency, number 1 shore of the departure runway.
We'll call you number 1 now.
Nice turnout for the event tonight. I think we got about 14 or 15 club members. Pretty solid. Pretty evenly spread too between departures out of Bismarck and Pure, South Dakota. Definitely overcasty, doing a little bit of a scud run to get in, but we're looking pretty sharp right now. Got this traffic out here that we're gonna have to keep our eyes on a little bit, just flashing out there. He's probably gonna be who we're following in for the straight in for 3-1. Keep our eyes open. Hello, Sim. That was a nice lag. Damn. Can we not do these things, Sim, please? We're almost there. We're almost there, baby. Can make it for another 10 minutes, please, computer? Please? No. Yes, please. Smooth. 10 more minutes of smooth, please.
November 11816. Traffic 12 o'clock, about 10 miles now, but he's opposite direction, closing in on you. Type and altitude unknown. It's just a primary target that looks like it departed from Pier.
Negative contact.
Yeah, it's just a primary. I don't have an altitude on it even, so I have no idea whether he's above or below you.
Roger.
See our traffic right there in front of us. He's gonna be the guy we're following in. I think he's already on the straight in. You can just see the runway. You can see the flashers all the way out here going into 3-1 at Bismarck, so we know where we're going. I think at this point I'm going to turn the autopilot off.
November 8223, November. Traffic 1 o'clock. Yeah, 1 o'clock, 7 miles right to left. There's a type unknown, altitude is 3,500.
Negative contact, we'll be looking, we're going to be turning south to follow the river here anyway, so Comanche 8223, remember.
Talk nice, right? Yeah. Virtual GAA, thanks for coming in today.
And Center, Charlie Golf Golf Romeo Sierra. I'd like to turn direct to the airport now if I could. We're picking up some ice here at 3,500.
Charlie Golf Golf Romeo Sierra. That's approved. Intercept the final approach course.
Okay, we'll turn direct to the airport, intercept the final approach course, Charlie Golf Golf Romeo Sierra.
Picking up some
Center,
ice.
Comanche 8223, member has the traffic factor.
Roger. Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray, wind 290 at 10, runway 31, cleared to land.
Runway 31, clear to land. Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray.
Lancer 9 Alpha Papa, taxi via Charlie.
Charlie to the ramp for Lancer 9 Alpha Papa. Thanks for the service. Have a great night.
Comanche 4 Mike Charlie. You're 2 in trail of the Baron. Runway 31, cleared to land. Number 2.
We got the Baron clear to land, 3-1, Comanche 4 Mike Charlie. Start slowing down here a little bit since we're nipping at the heels of Chris pretty good right now. If you guys want to start putting landing rate guesses in the chat, that would be a good time to do it since we're only about 5 minutes from touchdown. Positive or negative number, you do not need the exclamation point predict. I also do not give away prizes for whoever guesses the closest, but if you want to say, hey, I got the closest, it's not a bad thing either. Give yourself a guess. We'll use Volanta to see how good or not good my landing is. I know Kenny Monster is hoping I land hard because he wants to beat me in the landing rate tonight. He's probably also not even watching currently because he's doing a landing of his own somewhere in LA. That's okay. Stutter, stutter, stutter.
Helicopter 3 Sierra Echo. Traffic 3 o'clock, about 2 miles, same direction. Type unknown, altitude indicates 2,800.
I am certainly going to try to butter it. We'll see what happens. Just landed minus 239. Alright, so I
we're going to be coming in short of the field. We are heavy.
I just got to do better than a 239, Chad. I think we can do this.
We're coming down quick here.
Charlie Golf Golf Romeo Sierra, roger.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
I think Steven just iced over and hit the dirt.
Oh, man.
I just watched his aircraft on my little VFR map go a bunch of loops and then stop, so I think he's down. We lost one, chat. We lost one to the ice. We lost a good man to the ice today. Moment of silence.
November 8223 November, traffic, 12 o'clock.
Right up the butt of
5
Chris here.
miles
Should probably
opposite
start slowing down.
direction. Type unknown, altitude indicates 4,000.
Negative contact, we'll be looking 8223 November.
There we go. Now the
November
gear's down.
11816, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, we'll see.
Alright, so we'll talk to you soon, November 1116. Traffic in sight, Comanche 8223 November.
Roger.
Looks like he's rolling over
Charlie
the
Golf
numbers
Lima
now,
with
so
the
we should
X-ray.
be alright.
Turn left, taxi via Charlie.
Left and taxi via Charlie. Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray.
I will definitely start slowing down to our final approach speed here. Alright, gear down, flaps full. Long displaced runway. Holy macaroni and cheese, that is a long displaced threshold. I don't know if that's right or not. I don't know if the sim has that accurate. It seems like a super long displaced threshold, but maybe it is. I don't know. I'd have to look more at this airport. So long displaced. Dang. Hope you got your landing rate guesses in, because we're about to find out. Stop stuttering, sim. Now's not the time. Please. I love you.
Taka 52 Alpha, one aircraft in the pattern at pier. Radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Thank you very much. Seneca 52 Alpha.
Oh, we'll be alright. We'll be alright. Not bad. Not bad. Could have been better. We'll get off quick.
Twin Cessna 4 Alpha Mike, information Bravo's current. Make straight in runway 31.
Alanta says minus 138. So your guess is actually pretty close tonight, Kenny. 138. I'll show the stream for clarity in a second.
SkyWest 4238, Minneapolis Center. Released for departure, clearance void, if not off in 5 minutes. Contact Minneapolis Center, airborne this frequency, frequency change approved.
It's definitely not this long of a displaced threshold in the on the chart, so that's a simism for that.
Comanche 4 Mike Charlie, left on Charlie to the ramp.
Charlie to the ramp for Mike Charlie. Thanks for coming in today.
I meant right on Charlie. Right on Charlie.
I knew what you meant. Oh, we're here. So here you go, Kenny Monster. This is what my stats are. You can compare your notes accordingly. As I taxi at the speed of sound here to get over to the ramp. I like how the longer the stream went, the less actually that this sim stuttered, which I guess is a good thing, but I wish it could have been like this, like from start to finish, but you know, story of my life. Go park up next to our homies over here. This is gonna be good enough. We'll face the wrong way. Don't matter to me none. We'll go ahead and set the parking brake. We're gonna go ahead and turn the fuel pumps off. We'll go back to squawking 1200 on this guy. We will do a quick little mag check, kill the mixture, kill the prop, turn all of our lights off, turn the avionics off, turn the ignition switch off, turn the battery off, open the door, get some fresh air, probably pretty cold air up here in North Dakota if I had to guess. Put the control wheel lock on. We'll walk around the airplane and tie it down. Put the chocks in, because the FBO is too lazy to do it. Put the pitot cover on. And voila. Welcome to Bismarck, North Dakota, all the way from Pierce, South Dakota. Yeah, it was a solid. I mean, my landing wasn't bad, but you beat me in the G's. Oh well, can't win them all. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I love this livery. This Virtue Safe Flying Club livery is great. So again, thanks Zach. I know you weren't popping a stream, but if you happen to watch the video on YouTube, thank you so much, buddy. Awesome. It'll be nicer when we get the dynamic registration to work, and it has no 124 Mike Charlie on it. But awesome stuff. Great little group flight. Thank you, Brant, for putting it together. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for coming in today. Let's go see... I wonder if Brant's going to do the return flight. He seems like... usually he would do a return flight. I want to see. Let's pop into a stream real quick. Brant, are you doing a return flight, or what are you doing?
Hey, Firm, I think I'm going to come back and try to shoot real, like an IFR approach.
Okay, good. I have someone to raid. Give me a second. You heard it, chat. Nice. Melvin Leroy coming up next. Thanks for coming in today. It was great seeing you guys. I'll see you again next time. I don't know when next time's going to be, because I'm pretty busy this weekend. So maybe sometime next week. We'll catch you guys on stream. Till then,
arrival time
go say hi to Mr. Melvin Leroy, our good buddy Brant, who is hosting this event. He is going to do a return leg in his M500, it sounds like, back to... He went from Bismarck to Pierre, so he's going to do Pierre back to Bismarck. So you're going to see the same thing over again, except this time in the M500. How about that? Alright, set it up. I shall, Melvin. Leroy. There he is. Good night, guys. See you next time.
Exactly. I only think of it once I've parked.